Well, it's that time of year, road construction. We're finally starting to get through the cold weather here, and it was snowing, flurrying a little bit this morning, but I think after this week we're pretty much on the tail end of things as far as cold weather goes. Yesterday and over the weekend we had a few nice days. It's pretty cloudy, but this morning it was 36 when I left my house. It says we're already up to 38. It's not flurrying anymore, so that should be nice. Hopefully that stops. And we're just going to be throwing some asphalt millings or double crushed asphalt on a driveway today, getting it all fixed up. Well, the snow has started again, flurries. We're just getting ready to get the trailer hooked up this morning. We're gonna start hauling some gravel. You can see the area we put gravel in last year. Actually, just at my parents' house this morning, I'm helping them fix up their driveway, the last couple hundred feet of it. They live above. Forward. Yep. Brake. Left, right. Yep. You're good. You can see some of this. We put down this parking area last year for the trailers, and we still got some more to do, but that's what we did before winter. I'm gonna get the skid steer started up and get it warmed up. My dad just left. He's gonna go grab the first load this morning. I'll give this some time to get warmed up. Like I said, it's only like 38 degrees, but you can see it's snowing. Just looks like a snow globe this morning. It's definitely pretty, but I'm ready for it to end. Just got back with the first load of gravel, and we got a nail in the tire. Alright, gonna get in the skid steer, get it up to where we're working, get this first load of gravel spread out. I already pulled this pin. All right, we're gonna try tailgate spreading this with the trailer. We've never used this trailer for this, but should work pretty good. I'm just gonna let my dad drive, and I'm just gonna kind of walk alongside. Hopefully save us a little work from spreading all the gravel with the skid steer. I'm gonna go up there and pick up the back of the trailer and get it so we can change that tire. All right, just got that first load somewhat knocked down. We made it probably, I think we started about right back in here. So we probably made it about 45, 50 feet. I think probably 1, 2, 4 or 5 more loads would get us to the end. I think it only took us like 25 minutes to go get this, so it ain't gonna take us very long. My dad's already probably to the pit grabbing another load, but you can see it's just got a real nice gravel mix in it. It's all crushed asphalt. They crushed this up, and then it's got the binder material in it with the gravel, and we lay this down and we compact it in 3 or 4 inches, and it makes for a really nice gravel driveway. Load 2. I'm gonna tighten up this chain 1 loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, just got the second load spread. We made it about another 50, 55 feet. And probably I'd say 2 more loads will be up to that corner, and then we'll have just a little bit left to go. This is the longest stretch right here, but it's looking really good. You can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this is like a big drop off right here. So like this would be level, kind of comes here and it drops right off down, and all the watershed goes over here. So we're just kind of lining that drive with a few inches of gravel, and then we'll pack it all in when we're done and give it a nice fresh top coat. All right, just pulled up here to the shed. I'm gonna jump out and grab our compactor out of here, so that way once we get a few more loads of material in here, we can start compacting everything. Uh-oh. It is cold out this morning. It is like 35 degrees, 36 degrees. It's been snowing on and off. But it looks like if we get through this week, things are gonna be on the uphill side, and we're gonna be back into some 50 and 60 degree days. So you guys can see, like, see the skid steer track running right through. If I were to run the compactor, the plate packer over that right now, what it's gonna do is almost kind of follow those chatter bumps. And it won't do it all the time, but it just makes for a lot better job if you go through and just kind of rake your tracks out before you compact it. But since I'm gonna be continuing to cat back and forth across this part of the driveway, just so I can park out of the way and we can get the truck and trailer through, I'm not gonna finalize grade this or compact it until we're completely done. Because if I were to compact it now and continue to drive over it and track over it back and forth with the skid steer, it's going to give me not as nice of a final product when I'm done if I just wait until the end, get all the tracks out and compact it all as one. At least that's what I found. And most times you won't have to rake very many tracks. When I back drag it with the bucket, it'll get most of them out, but there'll be a few spots. Seems like handwork's always inevitable a little bit. You just got to touch up a few things no matter what. Good. You want to be a dump truck driver yet? No. Yep. All right, time to jump in and spread the next load. But I just checked the weather app and it says it's windy, 35 degrees, but you can see it's snowing. But with the wind and the moisture, it feels like 15 degrees. I can't zoom in on it, but so it's 35 and it feels like 15 according to the real feel. It is pretty windy. It's just getting colder as the day goes on. But once we get through this week, like I said, we should start seeing those 50, 60 degree days and things should start picking up. and getting a lot nicer for us. Frost laws just came off today, and we're just doing some little stuff. We wanted to get this driveway fixed up before we get super busy, so that's what we're doing today. But man, I wish the conditions were a little better. It is just pretty cold. Or I wish I had like a glass door right here with this heater. That'd be pretty nice, but it is what it is. At least we're being productive. Not right now, just sitting down. That's good. All right, we just got that load dumped. I'm gonna put some diesel in the skid steer and get this spread out, and I'm hoping I can get it mostly compacted by the time my dad gets back with that load. I'm not sure if we're gonna have time to haul 2 more or if we're just gonna have time to haul this 1 more, but we'll see what happens. If we have to haul 1 more sometime throughout this week, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We got a majority of it done today. I think so far we have gone probably like 400 feet. We got another 150, 200 to go. So things are going good. All right, well, we just got the last load of gravel spread for the day. We ended up putting down like 45 ton of crushed asphalt. I pick up the compactor, put it away, and call it a day. Packs in, it almost just looks like regular asphalt again. So we started back there and we went all the way up this way. We ended up doing probably like 550 feet today in driveway. Started up here where my truck's at and ended back there at the road. We laid all this driveway last year and it's holding up really good. And then right here up in front of the truck, just up here, is where we started our new gravel today, going all the way down through, all the way out to the road. So from this gate right here basically out to the road was like darn near close to 600-ish feet. It wasn't quite, it's like 600 exactly from here to the road, and we were like a load short of the road. So I think we went about 550 feet today. We were doing about 50 feet per load. Worked out really nice. We were able to spread it out and get it all compacted in, and looks real good. This is all the driveway we put in today. then you can see where it stopped right here, about 1 load short of the road. So we'll have to get one more and finish it up, but that's gonna be a wrap for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.